This thing is perfect if you need a tiny desktop that still feels powerful. But let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been running this ASUS NUC 13 Pro for a couple of weeks now, mostly for work from home tasks, photo editing, and even some light video work, and it's been a solid little machine. It's the size of a paperback book, so it sits on my desk without taking up any real estate, and yet it's packing a 13th gen Intel Core i7-1360p, 32GB of RAM, and a 1TB SSD. That combo means I can have Chrome with 20 tabs open, Lightroom Classic, and a couple of Slack windows all running at the same time without any slowdowns. I've even opened up a 4K video in Premiere Rush just to test it, and it handled playback without dropping a frame. One of the first things I noticed was the two Thunderbolt 4 ports. I've got an external 6K monitor hooked up through one of them, and a second 4K display through the other. The clarity is great, and the fact that I can daisy-chain both monitors off the same little box is a huge space saver. I also plugged in a Thunderbolt dock that gives me gigabit Ethernet, 2 more USB-A ports, and a card reader, so my desk stays clean and I'm not hunting for dongles. Wireless is handled by Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, so the connection to my router is fast and stable, and my wireless keyboard and mouse pair instantly without any lag. The included Windows 11 Pro license is already activated, so I didn't have to mess around with product keys or downloads. I also like that it's quiet, no fan noise unless I'm really pushing it, and even then it's more of a gentle hum than a jet engine. For business users, the Intel NUC Pro software suite gives you some nice extras like remote management tools and driver packs, which is handy if you're rolling this out across a small office. The 1TB SSD is fast enough that booting up and launching apps feels like it happens in one motion, and the 32GB of RAM means I can keep virtual machines running in the background without the whole system grinding to a halt. I did run into one small hiccup: the included power brick is a bit chunky, so if you're used to ultra-slim laptop chargers you might find it a little bulky. Also, because it's so compact, there's no room for a traditional 3.5-inch hard drive bay, so you're stuck with the M.2 SSD for storage. If you need more space, you'll have to rely on external drives or cloud storage. On the plus side, the build quality is solid, metal chassis, no flex, and the ports are all on the back so cables stay out of the way. It's also nice that it ships ready to go, plug in power, monitor, and peripherals, and you're up and running in minutes. For anyone who wants a desktop that doesn't look like a desktop, this is it. Link is below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Intel NUC 13 Pro, for ASUS NUC 13 Pro NUC13ANHi7 Arena Canyon Mini PC, Core i7-1360p, 32GB RAM, 1TB SSD, Mini Computer Win 11 Pro for business home office support 8K/4K quad display /Wi-Fi 6E/BT 5.3/TB4 sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like 13th Gen Intel Core i7-1360p Intel NUC 13 Pro Mini PCs, kits, and Intel NUC 13 Pro configured with 32GB DDR4 RAM and 1TB M.2 SI actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Intel NUC 13 Pro, for ASUS NUC 13 Pro NUC13ANHi7 Arena Canyon Mini PC, Core i7-1360p, 32GB RAM, 1TB SSD, Mini Computer Win 11 Pro for business home office support 8K/4K quad display /Wi-Fi 6E/BT 5.3/TB4 usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.